play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Give me two-step, then walk. Count blue strips like walk. Girl, you got on you walk. How you? Let me see you walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K. Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Brunson. Brunson missing again.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Now Harden. There's the triple. The rebound by Bridges. The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. First quarter, just over a minute played. Left side Brunson. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And it's Brunson again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Zubac. Leonard up top. Now here's Zubac. Leonard with the ball. He's covered by Hart. Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Harden. And it's Brunson again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Powell's shot is off. Looking for a basket here to break this deadlock. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The shot by Dunn, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Searching for their first points of the game. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Brunson against Harden. And Brunson, here we go. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Harden against Brunson. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden, the pass to Zubac. Now Powell. He's guarded by Bridges. Three-pointer. Harden sinks the tray.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Ooh, a clear look for Powell. That one off the back iron and out. New York trailing. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Towns. Brunson's got 6.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
New York has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. From the high post. And it's Brunson again missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Leonard finds Zubac. Now Harden. Back to Powell. Pass to Dunn. The 3 is up. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Brunson taking his time here. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Give him 8 points now.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Elbow shot on the way. Yep, that one's good.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Offensive rebound. Zubac passes to Dunn. Back to Zubac. Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ooh, stolen by Harden. Leonard against Hart. Pass to Dunn. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Dunn's got 7 points in the game.
If Leonard doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first, he'll play with the ball a little bit.
And here's Brunson. Count it. Good.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Powell in the post. Anunoby covering.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted by.
And the Knicks lead by 2.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Pulls up on the wing. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Tipped.
Good awareness from Hart. He interferes at the right moment.
On the wing, Harden. Dunn outside. Back to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. The Knicks making a switch here.
Next substitution, PJ Tucker.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Powell left side from downtown. Leonard for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we'll be back.
14. The Knicks. 14. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward
Jalen
spots.
Brunson.
James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
Now here's Bridges. Yet to see a basket. Outside Hart. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. The Clippers trail. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Brunson against Harden. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Harden. They get it back to the left wing. Back to Brunson. Over Harden. And it's Brunson missing. Tucker against Leonard. To the inside. Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Can we say he wanted it more?
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
Now here's Bridges. Still no points. Pass to Harden. Here's Brunson, defended by Harden. Left side Brunson. New York, no good that time either. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Done with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Count that bucket. Powell's gotten his first points in this one.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Here's Brunson. Sinks the 15-footer. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Harden against Brunson. Harden surveying the D. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.